So how's it going, guys? Welcome to another Xbox video. I believe I haven't done a video of Xbox on my channel this year. I don't believe. I don't think. I mean, maybe. But I don't believe I have. I might have made videos about some games that are coming to the Xbox Series consoles, but I don't believe I've actually made a game exclusively. I made a video exclusively on Xbox. So anyway, did a live stream reaction. I was gonna upload it to YouTube. I think I'm just gonna upload it to my second YouTube channel and do a separate video for my main channel. Reason being, I kind of went back. I didn't watch the whole. I don't really watch my entire live streams back to back like I do with these videos on this channel or Twitter, because I'll upload this on Twitter as well. Also, I have the Assassin's Creed 2 soundtrack playing from Ubisoft. I decided to try something a little different, playing it on Spotify in the background, so it'll make editing a little easier. Plus, when I put it on Twitter, because this probably won't be edited, so I want to try that, see how that goes. If it doesn't work out, then I won't do. I'll just add it in and post edit later. But anyway, so let's talk about the official Xbox podcast latest episode today on the future of Xbox. And it's not exactly, a lot of people thought it's like, oh well, Xbox is dead, they're going third party. It's not entirely true. Yes, more games are coming to other platforms, but they're not abandoning the hardware, at least not now. Not in the near future. They're not abandoning the hardware. Not to say that will never happen, but as of right now, in the next, I'd say the next 3 or 4 years, the Xbox hardware is not going anywhere. I could be wrong. In 2 years, maybe I'm wrong, but anyway, so they held their latest episode of the official Xbox podcast. Now, this was on February 15th, in case you're watching this on the 16th or later. Podcasts included Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond, and Matt Booty from Microsoft. There was one other person on there as well. They went over plans for the future of Xbox. The company revealed that 4 games would be going to other platforms. So these games have been out for a while now. Phil Spencer believes exclusives will be less and less common over time. Now this would be like over the next couple decades. So yeah, I could maybe see the Xbox hardware eventually disappearing, but I don't think, like in the next 2 to 3 years, I don't think they're going to give up on the Xbox. In fact, I feel like they're going to release a next-gen Xbox at some point. At least one more generation. I can maybe see the next 10 or 20 years, Xbox hardware might, die off. I mean, Microsoft's not going to die off, but the console, possibly. But right now, no. Even though it's not selling that well. But anyway, so games have been out for a while. Phil Spencer, like I was saying, believes that over time exclusives are going to be not be much of a thing in the future, at least to hardware. Additionally, I do want to point out, now he did say this early in the stream, Starfield, or the newest Indiana Jones game, are not currently coming to any other platforms. No. Yeah, I say currently. I mean, maybe. Yeah, they're not coming to other platforms. Now, I don't know what's going to happen in a decade from now. Who knows? But as of right now, do not expect them to come to PlayStation or Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch 2, whatever they're going to call it. Yeah, they'll remain on Xbox Series X and S and PC. And I know there's going to be people disappointed with that, but it is what it is. Microsoft will continue to bring more games to platforms like Nintendo and PlayStation. Now, they did mention PlayStation and Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch, in the stream. However, at this part of the stream, they didn't actually mention those consoles yet, but it's kind of assumed that they're going to come to those systems. Microsoft will continue to do that. Over time, however, games may be releasing across all gaming platforms as exclusivity dies down over the next couple decades, or less. But yeah, I mean, I'd say the next 10 to 20 years. Then maybe the hardware could die down, like I was saying anyway. I'm not going to go into that again, I just talked about that. As for the games coming to other gaming platforms and systems, the first 2 he talked about have already done well on Xbox and PC. They are driven by the community. The other 2 are smaller, though. They may not be meant to remain exclusive to the Xbox brand or Windows. I need to quit saying PC. Microsoft does not own PC. They own the operating system, Windows. PC is not owned by anyone. Anyway. Now, do not expect Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass, or PC Game Pass to come to other platforms. it will remain on Xbox and Windows as an exclusive. Okay, so correction, Xbox Game Pass is not exclusive to Xbox or Windows. It's also available on on PC. Well, yeah, so Windows or your computer, your smart devices, your tablets, smart TVs, and VR headsets. So, I mean, you could argue it's a Xbox console exclusive, but it's not an Xbox hardware exclusive. Meaning, it's on other hardware, but it's not on other consoles. Anyway, I just wanted to throw that in there. I should have caught that before, but that's why I wanted to add this in here. But, and then there's also, I forgot to mention, there's the xCloud. I forgot to mention that. But you can be sure to expect new Xbox games come to Game Pass the same day they launch. So, yes, I was hearing that's like, yeah, that's not going to be the case anymore. Well, that's actually not true. It is still going to be the case, at least for first-party games, or Microsoft published games, I'll say that. In addition to that, expect cross-play games on multiple platforms. Also, Activision Blizzard, which was recently purchased by Microsoft, the games will be coming to the service starting this spring with Diablo 4. Down the road, we'll see more Activision Blizzard games come to Game Pass in the future. Now, here's something that I found really interesting. About, probably halfway through the show, Microsoft is interested in bringing more games to the Xbox family. Now, could that mean they are not done buying other companies, or could it just mean that they're going to be partnering up with third-party developers and then Xbox Game Studios will publish them? I don't know. Fans will have to wait to find out more this June. Yes, so this June there's going to be more information about this. So again, Xbox is not going anywhere. Yes, I mean, over time, I do eventually think Xbox will probably be the first. Well, I don't want to say the very first console, because he had Atari, and then there was some other consoles. But then he also had Sega. The Dreamcast was the last Sega console. Mainline Sega console. I'm not talking about the Sega Genesis / Mega Drive Mini. That doesn't count. But the Dreamcast was the last new Sega mainstream console before they went third party. But, so I don't want to say Xbox would be the first or the first company to go abandon the hardware, because they're not the first company. But anyway, I feel like if Nintendo or Sony ever go third party and kill off their consoles or handhelds, I think Microsoft would probably be the first company, more than likely. Anyway, there's other stuff I'm not going into, but this was like the main stuff I found interesting. So I wanted to talk about this. So more information will be coming out in June, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Now, I'm not going to necessarily stream every single episode of the Xbox podcast, or the official Xbox podcast. I believe that's the actual name of the show. No, but I'll make exceptions where something like this, I'll stream. I might stream the June one. We'll have to wait and see. Stay tuned for that. Check out the official Xbox podcast episode. I was listening to the Spotify version, which, interestingly enough, I didn't know this. I was watching it on my desktop. Apparently, there was a video feed to that. Streaming it, OBS, apparently, Spotify blocked me from streaming it. It showed the video player and the on-screen text, but everything else was black. I could see the stream, but then I went back and watched little bits and pieces of the stream, and I was like, I don't think I want to put that on my main channel. I'll put that on my secondary channel. Yeah, I am still going to upload on YouTube. It's going to be on SonicmanTheBest VOD. I'll have the link in the description to that channel below if you guys want to check that out. But I just think it'd be a better fit for that channel. But I'll upload this on my regular channel, SonicmanTheBest, which is what you're watching this on right now. Or maybe you're watching this on Twitter/X. Anyway, yeah, so stay tuned for more. I'll have the link in the description to the Spotify version of this, because that's where I was watching it, but you could really find it on pretty much any platform. So yeah, Spotify, Apple Music. I said Apple Music, but Apple Podcasts, whatever Google calls theirs. Pretty much any podcast. You could probably even find it on YouTube. Yeah, so if you guys want to check that out, you can. If you don't want to watch my version of it, I understand, because it was mainly just me, my face, and the Xbox logo on the bottom of the screen. Anyway, that's all I got for now. Not a great show, but not a bad show. It was okay. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.